Hey guys! So, as many of you know, I finished school in May. That was ages ago. So, obviously, I've been doing other things. And I kind of just wanted to talk about those things. So, I finished May on the 27th. I finished May on the 27th. I finished school on the 27th of May. Technically I finished on the 26th, and then I had my prom on the 27th, which 27th also happened to be my best friend's birthday. She's finally 16. My small bean is growing up. So yeah, we had prom. Prom was basically her birthday. It was brilliant. It was literally just a massive birthday party for the whole year. That was the thing. And then 2 days later, I went to Comic-Con. That was a pretty cool experience. Like, I got to go to London Comic-Con, MCM Comic-Con, and oh my god, it was amazing. I met so many great people. I met Tom Scar, Dodie, Doddle, Bertie Gilbert and Sammy Poole, Dean Dorfs from Jack and Dean, and Luke Cupford. Luke is not sexy, and oh my god, it was amazing. And I dressed up, obviously. I dressed up as Clary Frey from Shadowhunters, as someone actually recognised me. I don't know whether they recognised me as being Clary, or they recognised me from Tumblr or Twitter or what, but someone recognised me and they asked me to get a selfie with them, so that was pretty fun. Oh, and I also joined in a massive flash mob dance. It was, oh my god, it was amazing. Then things were kind of quiet on the doing anything front. I mean, I had exams up until near the end of June. And then I had my sixth form induction days. Those were pretty fun. I mean, I got to meet some new people. Sorry, I'm ill. Yeah, I got to meet some new people. Got to learn about what I'm actually going to be doing in classes. And I mean, I've got homework to do, but that's expected because I mean, you can't just go into some of these courses without knowing what you're doing. So, for example, in French, I've got to watch this film called La Haine, The Hatred, and I've got to like write about it and stuff. So I've started watching it, but it's really difficult to get into. I mean, it's got subtitles and everything, but it's so difficult to get into. So I'm just gonna have to find a day free to just sit and watch it and just be like, yep, this is okay. And then try and analyse it and stuff. And with media, I've got to do a lot of analysis as well. I'm currently working on a thing about a director, where you've got to look at how they edit their films, do they direct a certain type of genre, etc. So I've chosen Sofia Coppola for that, who you may know directed The Bling Ring or The Virgin Suicides. But she's from a famous family, but people might not have heard of Sophia. They would have probably heard of Francis Ford Coppola, her father, who did The Godfather, all the Godfather films, stuff like that. So I'm working on her. And yeah, I've got to do work. That's expected. And then for a little while after that, it was quiet again. And then I spent 4 weeks doing things. 4 weeks of July, I was away. Or, well, not away. The first 2 weeks, I was away. And then after that, I was locally based. But I went away and I met some great people through NCS. If you didn't see my video explaining the first week, what are you doing? I'm kidding. The first week we went away to an activity centre. And we did all sorts. We had a lot of mud involved, a lot of it was really fun. I mean, I managed to face my fears quite a fair bit because I absolutely hate heights. If you know me personally, you know I'm terrible with heights, like open heights. So I managed to do Jacob's Ladder. I didn't get all the way up to the top, but I managed to do Jacob's Ladder. I managed to do this thing called High All Aboard, which is like you've got two people on one post and you've got to get up there. It's quite high. And you've got to get up there and do things like head, shoulders, knees and toes, and lean back and lift one leg up. It's so scary. I managed to do a zip wire as well, which was pretty good. But yeah, I faced my fears a lot during that, and I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that. And I kind of pushed a girl into the water by accident when we were doing raft building. I'm sorry, Sophie. So yes, I did that. And then second week we went to Bath Spa. I was reunited with my best friend. Reunited and it feels so good. I got to do loads of life skills based stuff. We had to cook for ourselves. That was pretty fun. I managed to help out with making a chicken stir fry. I made mushrooms. Well, I didn't make the mushrooms. I prepared them. You know what I mean. But yeah, that was pretty great. And then third and fourth weeks, we worked on our social action project, which is basically working for a charity to promote them, and so to raise awareness for them and raise funds. So we worked with Jessie May, who are a great local charity. They are a children's hospice from a home charity. They've only just basically set up in Swindon, so they need all the help and support they can get. So if you can, I mean, I think teams are still working with them, so if you can do that, that's brilliant. Yeah. And then last week, week 4, for the final week, I also had my annual formal inspection at EGDETS, where I was presented with these bad boys. Basically, I am now going to be known as Corporal Lennie. Or Corporal Meme. That's a new nickname I've gotten from one of the squadrons. I'm Corporal Meme because my life is just a meme and I'm now a corporal. That's that explanation. And then last night, I got Pearson BTEC Level 2 Diploma in Aviation Studies. So that's another qualification I can now say I've got. And employability, yeah. So overall, I've had a pretty busy time since leaving school. Because as well, I'm going to Stratford-upon-Avon for a couple of days coming up. I get to organise an NCO night at my squadron, and we've got a water H2O sports night with another squadron. So that's something to look forward to. And then as well, that's happening on my results day, so that's coming up. we'll see if I passed anything. I'm a bit unconfident with my maths, my sciences, and my history. Everything else I'm eager for. Like, so I think I've done well enough in my French, because with French, I mean, the speaking and the writing, kind of not my strong points, and I understand that I need to work on that. But with the reading and listening papers that we practiced, I would always be getting like A's or A stars in those practice papers, so hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully it all goes well, touch wood. Table's made of wood, so it works. Drama? Yeah, drama I'm confident with, because I feel my performance went quite well, because as well I got to, I actually managed to cry. With drama, we had this one scene at the end which was like, oh no, one character's died, she's my best friend in it, etc. And for that we were saying, it would be really good if you could cry, Ellie, but if you can't, that's totally fine, just act like you're crying. I ended up full on crying. I was legit tears streaming out my eyes. I was just like, you could have done so much more to save her. Why didn't you? I had an American accent as well in that, so that was fun. And yeah, I ended up full on crying. English, well, my teachers pegged me for an A to A star, so whether I actually get that or not. Ooh. And then child development, I'm basically, I think I'm either on a distinction or a distinction star for that, so that's good. Ellie Lennie is doing well. But yeah, hopefully I'll catch up with you before school starts again, because I'm now hoping to go to sixth form, and I'll catch up with you, say how my results went, and yeah. Also, massive shout out to my team for being great. I don't know how I put up with you for the past 4 weeks. I'm kidding. No, you were all amazing. Like, when I was having iffy moments, you were there for me, and Erin's pep talks were pretty amazing, even if, first of all, she was like, oh, I'm showing my boobs, and second, she was like, falls off bed. But yeah, thank you for being so supportive, guys. Honestly, I could not have gone with a better team to work with. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.